Elon Musk has come out and said, well, these tariffs, they will hurt us, they will affect us. But actually, it's not really true. I mean, objectively speaking, it's accurate. But when you consider the subjectivity, the entire situation, the macroeconomics of this, Tesla is clearly winning this. Tesla is the only car company that doesn't make any cars outside of America. Well, of course, you've got Lucid and Rivian, but the only major car company. And it's also the most American made company. This is almost like Donald Trump saying, hey, Elon Musk, we're going to make this look like we're, we're hurting everyone and even you, but actually, this will benefit you the most of any car company in America. And it will. This definitely gives Tesla an advantage. If you don't believe me, watch my other videos on this topic. I've just made 3 other videos exposing what exactly is going on, how Nissan, Subaru, Toyota, Volkswagen Group, Audi, Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, all of them are in big trouble. I mean, this is a crisis. Even Hyundai and Kia, everyone's saying, oh, Hyundai's fine. They're $11 billion they're going to invest in America. Yeah, you're going to invest it now, but what about between now and when all those factories are actually built? I mean, about 65% of all cars Hyundai sold in the last 12 months were not made in America. Kia, 70%. Guys, those are the companies that Tesla is competing with, and Tesla will have a big advantage over every single one of them. Prices of basically every single car in the United States are likely to go up. Tesla might absorb some of the price increases because they're going to be the least affected. Tesla will be affected, though, by these new tariffs. But, guys, Americans don't know this. Shockingly for me, I don't understand why, but they don't seem to be interested in this fact. Most GMs, Fords, most cars, Dodges, Jeeps, most of their parts are not made in America. This has been the case for a very long time now. So there's a lot of Americans getting around like going, oh, look at your ridiculous Tesla car, and just, cold rolling them. Look at that Chinese piece of shit. A lot of Americans say this kind of thing. Not all Americans, of course. I'm just talking about, a lot of the rednecks, a lot of people in a lot of the southern states. They don't realize that a lot of the parts made in their cars are from China or from countries definitely not places outside of America, such as Mexico. So all car prices will go up as a result of this 25% increase, except for car brands that might struggle with sales this year. Tesla might struggle, I'm going to guess, considering what's been happening lately. So let's have a look at this list. Let's get straight into it. First of all, which cars are the most made in America? Well, Tesla routinely wins this list of cars. All Teslas are top of the list. Number 1 is the Tesla Model 3 Performance. 87.5% of the Tesla Model 3 Performance is made in America. As a result, I'd say Model 3's prices probably won't go up because of the remaining 12.5%, probably Tesla will find ways to source most of that 12.5% from American suppliers. It probably won't cost Tesla much more to sell that car. Same goes for most Teslas. In fact, the Tesla Model Y long range, 85% of that comes from America. The Model Y, 85%. The Cybertruck, 82.5%. The Tesla Model S, 80%. And the Model X, 80%. So as you can see, 20% of the Model S and the Model X are parts that don't come from America. They come from outside of America. But I don't think Tesla's going to care very much because the Model S and Model X, they're very small sellers. They're very niche cars. I mean, when I say niche, they still sell well, but yeah, nothing compared to the Model Y or the Model 3. Okay, we have 4th place, or a tie with the Model X and the Model S, the Ford Mustang GT. Now, some Ford Mustangs are actually made completely in America, the electric ones. Now, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the electric Mustang, that is made in Mexico. That'll have a 25% tariff imposed on that car. But the Ford Mustang GT, as in the petrol gasoline version, that's made in America. Now, to be real here, no one's buying the Mustang anymore anyway. Sales numbers for the Mustang this year have been abysmal. What do they sell, like 4,000 or something? It's a tiny niche car for Ford. I don't think this is going to make much of a difference for you. But anyhow, 80% of the parts in the Mustang GT come from outside of America. Anyhow, Mustang GT, Mustang GT, Mustang GT, fourth. Honda Passport all-wheel drive, that's in 5th place in a tie with the Honda Passport Trail Sport. 76.5% of those parts come from America. Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, Jeep Wrangler Sahara next, Volkswagen ID4, the electric car, 75.5% of that, about 25% comes from outside of America. So they will obviously have to pay tariffs on that 25% unless they can pivot and find those parts in America. Chevrolet Colorado, that's made 75% of the parts come from America. GMC Canyon is next with 75%, GMC Canyon Denali. Chevrolet Colorado, 75% made in America. Now we're getting down to the Volkswagen ID4 rear-wheel drive. 74% of that is from the US. Honda Odyssey, 74%. Honda Ridgeline, 74%. And a Honda Pilot, 74% as well. As you can see here, most of Ford's cars, even the ones made in America, not most of the parts, but more than 30% of those parts come from outside of the United States. Prices of pretty much all cars in America, except maybe Teslas. Maybe, I'm not sure, but Teslas I think will go up a little bit, but not much. Everyone else, I believe, will have to raise their prices pretty significantly, because you got to remember, a lot of Fords, about I believe 10% of all Fords sold in America are made outside of America. And I mean, Audi, for example, they don't make any cars in America. Porsche doesn't make any cars in America. Toyota, 1 million cars that Toyota sold in America last year, 950,000 were made outside of America. That's huge. Subaru, similar numbers for Subaru. I believe 74% of all Subarus were made outside of America. BMW, same thing. Mercedes-Benz, same thing. It's going to be a massive, BMW, Toyota, even Honda. A lot of Honda cars are not made, but Nissan in particular. Nissan is going to be in a world of pain. A very large percentage of all Nissans sold in America are not made in America. And as you can see, of all these top 10 cars here, which is really more like 20 different models, none of them are Nissans. None of them are Nissans. So Nissans, even the cars that Nissan makes in America, a very large percentage of those parts don't come from America. And Nissan, their debt's rated junk. They're in big trouble. Canada's likely next president, or I should say next prime minister, is saying they're going to put tariffs on Tesla, which are, well, extreme. I mean, really, really extreme. If these tariffs were put on Tesla in Canada, then Tesla would have to just pull out from Canada. They couldn't sell cars there. It wouldn't be feasible. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. Is this actually going to happen? Well, I don't know, but this lady who apparently is going to be the Prime Minister of Canada has made some pretty crazy threats. And yeah, here's what she has actually said. In an interview with the Canadian press, the country's Liberal Party leadership candidate, the person who's most likely to actually replace Justin Trudeau,